Hello everyone, I hope that we are all good. And so I've got some amazing news. I'm on holiday again. At the moment I am staying in a little holiday park in Woolacombe, which is in Devon. So that's where I'm staying at the moment. At the time of making this video, I'm staying in Devon, or the little village of Woolacombe, in a little lodger in a holiday park. So I'm just here for a little family holiday with my mum and dad and my two brothers. So yeah, sorry if you can hear them talking in the background. I'll try and keep it quiet. So in this video we are going to be looking at the fans I brought with me. So I think we can start. So I bought one of my extractor fans just for a bit of fun. And I bought two fans to actually use in the lodger that we're staying in. So I'll just start with the first one, which is easy. I'll show you the extractor fan I've got with me. I brought my X-Blair VX100 extractor fan with me. Just for a bit of fun. Haven't actually bought it to use it, just bought it for a little bit of fun. So not bought it to use it, just bought it for a bit of fun. I'll probably have a few videos of it at least. I bought it with its instruction manual and box. So that's what you got. And now we'll move on to both the fans I've got that I've actually bought here to use, even though I haven't actually needed to use them, because the holiday park I'm staying in Devon, in Woolacombe, the holiday park is very near the coast. So when I say the coast, I mean it's near the seafront basically. So it's a bit chilly sometimes. Sometimes it's fairly hot. Sometimes it's a bit colder, as we're by the sea. So now I will move on to both the fans I've got with me to actually use. We have my 1990s Pifco 7-inch ocean blue jelly fan. Got that with me. Wound up the mains cord on here this morning just to keep it put away. My camera's attached to one of my tripods. That's why it's at an angle. That's why I've put it down here. You can only see the top half of the head. So the Pifco 7-inch jelly I brought as to use. I brought to use as a nighttime fan, but as it's been a bit. Well, I was a bit hot in bed last night. I mean, I could have got up and got this, but I didn't. You guys will probably remember when I got this for my birthday last year. Quite a special fan to me, even though it wasn't from a family member, it's from eBay, but it's another childhood fan. Fairly good, I'd say. Cute little 7-inch oscillating fan. So that's that. I'll pop it in the corner. And I'll just get the last fan we'll have a look at. Oh, and I forgot to mention to you, the shower room at the lodger that we're staying in has my X-Blair DX100 Simply Silent. Can't remember if I mentioned already. When I say they have my one, I mean they have the exact same one as mine. That one in the shower room belongs to them, belongs to the owners of this lodger. But obviously I've got my one. I've got a couple of videos of that coming out actually, maybe another one as well. Here's the last fan. my retro 1990s, late 90s Tefal 12-inch desk fan. Very recent childhood fan I got, actually. Got it from my local car boot sale, I think, was it last week? I think last week, yeah. A week or so before I arrived here in Devon. So yeah, here it is. So if you can't see it in full profile, but here it is. And so yeah, yes. Anyway, so still got original mains cord and plug, which is really good. My local car boot sale. It's getting rid of this for only £5. Very nice lady I bought it from, and she was selling quite a few fans when I got it. But obviously, I didn't want any of the other fans she was selling. I just wanted the Tefal. So the Tefal's a proper close childhood one. It is. Yes, anyway, so without any further ado, we'll get on with running the fans now. We'll start with the X-Blair, what's the model, VX100. Start with the X-Blair. So there's a plug socket next to this chest of drawers, that's just here. So yeah, so I'm just going to position the camera down a bit slightly. So I'm just going to pop it like this. So I'll pop the plug in and then I'll turn it on at the socket. Sorry if you can hear a bit of noise. But I'll just pop the plug in. There we go, it's plugged in. So I'll just switch it on now. Ready? There we go, running very nice. Pretty good extractor fans for pretty good extraction, I'd say. So yeah, pretty good. Yes, anyway, so I'll just switch that off. And we'll just watch the spin down. There we go, there's only a quick spin down on it, not too long. So yeah, so I'll just take the plug out, pop it to one side. I think now we'll run the Pifco 7-inch jelly. So I will just unwind the mains cord on it. So I've wound it up in a pretty decent place on it. There we go. I haven't run it in a little while, but I will plug it in now. So it's plugged in now. So we'll give it a quick test. So yeah, so without any further ado, switch it on now. Still got the original box for this Pifco 7-inch jelly. It's up in my grandma's loft at the moment, but it's still a bit tatty, a bit better than the fan's obviously looking a lot better than the box. The actual box is a bit knackered out, I must say. So that's the lowest speed setting. Fairly powerful fans. That's highest speed setting. Nice and powerful on that speed. And that oscillation is really nice as well. Nice and quick. Keeping me nice and cool when it comes to this way. Oh, that does feel nice. That feels very nice. Quite powerful fans, these Chinese made Pifco fans, I'd say. I think, yeah, it's definitely Chinese made fan. Obviously it's sort of late 90s I think this is from, so late 90s, early 2000s. So it's a Chinese made fan, but still made back then when China were decently good. look at low spin down on oscillation. It's pretty good as well. Had this Pifco 7-inch jelly on overnight before as well. It's pretty good for overnight use, especially as it's a little oscillating fan. Watch the spin down. It's got a fairly quick spin down, but still a great fan to have. So yeah, so now to hit the plug out. And and also it's got the same plug as the T-foul, which is a pretty good thing. So move that out of the way, pop it at the back here. And might have to position this higher for the T-foul. Sorry about that. So I've got the T-foul right here. I'll probably have to position my tripod up for you guys to actually see it properly. This is sort of the best I can do. I can move it back a little bit, but yeah, that's really the best I can do for now. Pop it in that position. So yeah, that's really the best position I can do. Actually, I'll pull it slightly closer. But yeah, obviously you've seen it fully before, so doesn't really matter. But yeah, obviously I want it to be perfect. This will do for now, I reckon. Yeah, so it's got decent length of mains cord. It's alright. Yes, anyway, so I'll just plug in the T-foul and we'll switch it on for a bit. There we go, it's plugged in. It has a really, really lovely sounding motor still, despite it was from my local car boot sale. And some of my local car boot sale sellers that sell their old fans, sometimes they still work fine, but sometimes the motor can sound a bit tired out, so it needs a bit of work. But this T-foul has a slight knock in the motor, but apart from that, still runs beautifully. I'm really impressed with it, because it's another childhood fan. Because my local Isabel Hospice charity shop in my hometown used to have one of these, but that Isabel Hospice charity shop is long, long gone now. It went like years ago, long time ago it went. I think their one went in the rubbish in the end, because I think stopped working, or I don't know what happened to it. I think it went in the rubbish in the end. I think it just got far too much use and it died out. Yes, anyway, so without any further ado, let's switch it on. Start it on the low speed, positioned by the rotary dial that's on the column. Oh, look at that. That starts up beautifully. Oh yeah, it's got a bit of a knock too. Well, the motor sounds a little bit dry maybe, but I think it's got the same problem as my 1990s Micromark 12-inch. But as soon as it properly speeds up and the motor gets a bit warmer when it's running, that sound just goes away. So yeah, so it's got that sound slightly, but the startup is beautiful. It still has that inside it. So that's the lowest speed setting. So that's a medium speed setting. Yeah, really lovely air movers these are. Yeah, they're sort of a RS Pro remade sort of fan, because Pifco made them like this, like the same. Pifco would have done like the same like motor housing style as this, and same oscillating switch design and same carry handle design. Colton did, and obviously these T-fouls have got them as well. So yeah, that's what I call it, very RS Pro design T-foul is by. Very RS Pro designed, especially the motor housing. So it's a medium speed setting. Really beautiful air movers they are. So it's the highest speed setting. Even an RS Pro 12-inch desk fan would be as powerful as this. Definitely would. Have the maximum of 45 watts. Same with an RS Pro 9-inch, because those would have a maximum of 35 watts. Yeah, just amazing fans. And I think this T-foul's also, I think I remember as well that these T-foul 12-inch desk fans were obviously they've got the energy efficient system inside them. So when I say that, I mean, because on low speed it runs slightly slower, is because my 1990s Pifco 12-inch desk fan model 1002's got the same setting of where it runs a bit more slower for efficient wise, and my 1990s Micromark 12-inch has got the exact same thing as well, efficient wise, where it runs slower, especially on low speed. So that's oscillation. The oscillation is very good on these T-fouls. Really, it gets so much more powerful when it's on high speed, but low speed still has very good air moving on it. I was using this T-foul yesterday actually, and so the lodger that I'm staying in, I used it in the living room, on high speed and on oscillate for a little while. I had it sat oscillating on the tables. It was a bit warm when we got back here yesterday after we went out for a bit. But yeah, very good. These T-fouls are very, very good air movers. So yeah. You see what I mean? So when it goes slower, that means it has got the energy efficient system inside it, where it's a bit more efficient to run, but it's still got, it runs slower, but it's still got a lot of good power in it and still does brilliant air moving. Yeah, this T-foul's my sort of retro fan. I'd probably gone to anywhere years ago and got one of these. Yeah, I remember the 9-inch variant of this as well, not as much as this one, the 12-inch variant. They did I remember the 16-inch, both the 16-inch variants, sorry about that. I still remember they did two 16-inch variants. Sorry about that. It's just my mum and dad making a bit of that noise with my brothers. I'm so sorry about that. Yes. Anyways, I was saying, yeah. I remember both the 16-inch variants of these T-fouls. They did a 16-inch desk one and a 16-inch pedestal one. So yeah. There's one of my childhood retailers that used to sell these. It was a shop called Index. Some of you guys probably won't be familiar with Index, but I was. Index sold these T-foul 12-inch desk fans back in summer of 1999, because I happened to come across an old Index catalogue from spring/summer of 1999. And they were selling these T-foul 12-inch desk fans, and I thought, wow. So yeah, so anyway, so without any further ado, let's turn the T-foul off. We'll watch the spin down, sorry. Very retro fans they are. And so yeah, so spin down on it is brilliant, and I've already, can't remember if I mentioned to you guys already, I've already started using the T-foul, and yet the motor still warms up absolutely fine, and I'm just so thrilled to use this T-foul. And so yeah, so anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this video of seeing all the fans I brought with me. So that's the 1990s T-Fail 12-inch desk fan, the 1990s/early 2000s Pifco 7-inch jelly fan, and my X-Blair VX100 that I bought just for a bit of fun. But the T-Fail and the Pifco 7-inch jelly were actually to use. Yes, anyway, so I do hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and see ya!